Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're here for Friday's action, Friday the 13th of December. Woo, we're going to look at the track and weather conditions. You know where we are right now? We're in the village of Gulfstream Park. They have a spectacular light show. If you're around Gulfstream Park, you have to come and see and light this Christmas tree behind me and just have a lot of fun here. Now we'll get to those track and weather conditions. The main track fast turf course listed as firm. Our first race, 7.5 furlongs on that firm turf course. It's a maiden claiming event for maiden 2-year-olds. Scratch the 3, the 4, and both also eligibles, 13 and 14. Note the 1, Pio's Passion, will race with blinkers on.
They're off. Forest Friends a step slow to start, so is Glenstall Abbey. Prospector John fires out for the front. Larceny and My Heart on the far outside is prominent early, and Lincoln Zypher to the inside of them, and they have the most early speed into that first turn. And tucking in behind the leaders, Kenai Warrior runs along in fourth. Then it's High Bidder in fifth, Triple Play Kitten 3 wide sixth, break of another 3 to Better Than You. After that, Glenstall Abbey, Pio's Passion to the inside, and Forest Friends at the back. 24 flat was the first quarter, and Lincoln Zypher heads the field up the backstretch, 3/4 of a length in front. Larceny and My Heart on the outside, second. Prospector John between those two, and Kenai Warrior is just off the leaders, running fourth along the rail. High Bidder and Triple Play Kitten right alongside of them as they continue their run for the far turn. And now, here comes Glenstall Abbey with a rush on the far outside. Glenstall Abbey's moving now toward the front runners, and Larceny and My Heart had to steady on the turn. Glenstall Abbey and Joel Rosario move for the lead now. They have taken over outside of Lincoln Zypher midway on the far turn. Kenai Warrior is next. Prospector John on the inside is after that. And then comes High Bidder and Forest Friends, and they're into the stretch. And it's Glenstall Abbey who's moving away to a 2-length lead over Lincoln Zypher. And Kenai Warrior's trying to close in on the outside. Glenstall Abbey made that winning run on the far turn, and Joel Rosario keeps them going to the wire. They're going to win by 3 in the end over Kenai Warrior. Lincoln Zypher was third, and High Bidder was fourth.
The favorite, number 6, Glenstall Abbey, wins the opening event, owned by Anthony Matola, trained by Christophe Clement, ridden to victory today by Joel Rosario. Second race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf claiming event for 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 8, Mean Sacks. Also scratch on the altos, 13, 14, and 15. Note the jockey on the 7 is Julio Felix.
They're off. And Pecky's Boy is sent hard to take the early lead. Alki John came out running in second. Cytherean is third. And then it's Beer Garden fourth on the outside. Fort Boonesboro is down at the rail running into the first turn. Foolish Tiger races in between horses and then Trust the Deputy on the outside. HMS Anniversary is after that, racing 6 lengths off the lead. Foolish Tiger had to steady there in mid-pack. Then it's back to Numb Lips. On the inside, moving on through is He's Hollywood. Sporting Holiday is the trailer. The first quarter was an easy 25-2. Onto the backstretch, Pecky's Boy is the leader by 3/4 of a length. Cytherean is second, and Javier Castellano has Beer Garden just to the outside of the leaders. Alki John is fourth on the inside. Fort Boonesboro is next. Foolish Tiger on the far outside. Trust the Deputies 3.5 lengths off the lead, and then He's Hollywood. HMS Anniversary is 8 lengths behind right now. Numb Lips is next, and then Sporting Holiday. 50 flat for the first half mile, and they race into the turn where Alki John is now the leader. Alki John sent through by Gabriel Saez to take the lead on the far turn. Cytherean is second to the outside. Beer Garden now being asked for more by Castellano. 2 lengths behind. Beer Garden's got to pick it up. Then it's Foolish Tiger, followed by Fort Boonesboro to the inside, and Trust the Deputy, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. Alki John and Cytherean turning for home together. Alki John, a furlong to run. Cytherean second to the outside. These two will decide it. Alki John digs in. Cytherean's right alongside. Alki John and Cytherean nose to nose coming to the wire. Cytherean, Alki John, they're gonna hit it together. Look like Alki John, and a photo with Cytherean. Fort Boonesboro was third, and then came Foolish Tiger.
Number 2, Alki John, wins a close photo and pays $49.80 to win. owned and trained by Eddie Broom, ridden to victory today by Gabriel Saez. We will take a short break and be back for the third race action in a couple of moments.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
Ocala Breeder Sales Company, where champions and Grade 1 stakes winners are sold, presents the next event on our sales calendar. The OBS Winter Mix Sale, January 22nd through 24th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Hey fans, you want to see the Gulfstream Park replay show? It's on GulfstreamPark.com each and every race day. We'll be sprinting at 6 furlongs on the main track for our third race of the afternoon. It's an allowance optional claimer for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. We have 9 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite was the number 4, Way.
They're off. Dixie Hotshot on the far outside came out sharply. Starship Serena also showing speed. And Apologize is away running in third as they race up the backstretch. Then Silver Sachet, Currency Union to the outside, and I Ain't Gonna Lie is at the rail with Celebrity Star now moving up alongside. Nasty Cat and Key are at the back of the field, past the half-mile pole and moving for the turn. Dixie Hotshot out there on the lead, run 22 and 4 for the quarter, on top by almost 2 lengths. Starship Serena second, Silver Sachet, Currency Union on the far outside is next. A length and a half farther back to Celebrity Star, Apologize. I Ain't Gonna Lie's got 5 lengths to make up. Key rolls up on the far outside and is moving smartly now. Here comes Key. In the meanwhile, Castellano and I Ain't Gonna Lie are in behind horses as they come toward the top of the stretch. Dixie Hotshot off the turn in a wide open affair. Currency Union on the outside second. And then it's Key. I Ain't Gonna Lie's on the far outside, and here he comes. It is Key. I Ain't Gonna Lie down the center of the track, and Currency Union along the rail with Apologize closing late. And they come down to the finish, and I Ain't Gonna Lie. Javier did it, and that's the truth. Currency Union was next. Then came Key and Apologize.
Number 1, I Ain't Gonna Lie, takes the overland route and scores for owner-trainer Herman Walensky, and Javier Castellano breaks the single-season earnings record. Congratulations to Javier Castellano. The fourth race, 6 furlong maiden claiming event for maiden 2-year-olds, 8 runners going to the post, no scratches, no jockey changes to report.
They're off. Talented Cat had a good start. Mr. Bully was off to a poor beginning. It's Talented Cat and Double Click out for the lead together. Kid Pachongo came out running in third to the outside of them, and now Hear This is fourth along the rail. Then Leather Slappin', Touchdown Tom, Confederate Money in behind them, and Mr. Bully was off to a tangled start, trails the field with a half-mile to go. And they move into the turn with Talented Cat and Dylan Davis leading the way through a 22 3/4. They're on top a half a length. Double Click on the outside, second by 2.5. Now Hear This is third. Kid Pachongo drops back fourth. Leather Slappin' gets going from fifth with 6 lengths to make up midway on the far turn. Then Confederate Money and Touchdown Tom to the outside. It's Talented Cat who ran 46 flat for a half mile, turning for home with now a 5-length lead. And then Double Click, now Hear This on the inside, and Leather Slappin' all running well behind Talented Cat. Talented Cat with the rail in the lead, a 16th out, and Dylan Davis and Talented Cat run away to victory as Now Hear This gets second. Then Leather Slappin' and Double Click.
Number 2, Talented Cat cruises under the wire for owners Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Wesley Ward, ridden to victory today by apprentice Dylan Davis. We're back on the turf for our 5th race. It's a maiden claiming event for maiden 2-year-olds. Scratch number 8, Joy's Kitten. The jockey on the 9 is Antonio Murgia.
They're off. Take Off Your Hat in Stormin', Georgia. Speed out to the lead. Mountain Sprite came out running in third. On the far outside, Jamaica Bay gets into the mix early and goes up outside the leaders. And then it's Lucky Black, followed by Principe Sagina, who's caught 4 wide into that first turn. Al's Gal saves all the ground at the rail, and Temper 2 is right in behind them. Then it's Royal Spaces to the outside, Analog Girl, and Hot Sriracha is at the back as they go to the backstretch in 25 and 1. Stormin', Georgia. On top, Mountain Sprite alongside Jamaica Bay, and then it's Principe Sagina, who's well out into the course in 4th. These 4 across the track now, 2.5 ahead of Take Off Your Hat, Lucky Black to the outside, and then Royal Spaces and Al's Gal at the rail. Temper 2 still 5.5 lengths off the lead. Then comes Hot Sriracha and Analog Girl on the inside, tightly packed through a 50 flat half mile. Into the turn, Stormin', Georgia, Principe Sagina. These 2 speed off from Mountain Sprite now. Jamaica Bay is back running in 4th to the outside. Take Off Your Hat rides the rail. Then Lucky Black. Al's Gal needs some running room with 5 lengths to make up. And then comes Temper 2, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. And at 35 to 1, Stormin', Georgia turns for home in front. Principe Sagina to the outside. Mountain Sprite is next, and here comes Take Off Your Hat. And Take Off Your Hat runs after Stormin', Georgia late. Take Off Your Hat, Stormin', Georgia, Al's Gal closing 2 with Analog Girl. Take Off Your Hat. Al's Gal got second from Stormin', Georgia, then Analog Girl.
Number 4, Take Off Your Hat, closes to Get It at the Wire, owned by Thomas Moran, trained by Phil Serpy, ridden to victory today by Luis Saez. We're going to take a short break and be back for the 6th race in a minute or 2.
Starship Truffles is going to blitz him in the Grade 1 Princess Rooney. Judy the Beauty, second best.
And it is Moreno who's going to win it wire to wire here and strides under the line as a much the best winner of the Dwyer.
Better Lucky would say at the spa. Better Lucky to take it by a head on the line.
Ghost Sapper, Scary Good in 2013. And among the leaders by stake splitters again this year, standing at Adena Springs.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
The 6th race, an allowance optional claiming event for 3-year-olds and upward. We have 2 scratches to report here. Scratch number 5, Black Karma. Scratch number 7, Noble Prince. The jockey on the 10 is Juan Laban. The big favorite, number 6, Zycall.
They're off. Abel Baker Charlie just walked out of the gate. Zykov out fast. And up the rail, Evolution Rocks is sent on through to challenge Zykov. These 2 are going to speed out for the front. Red Hot Randy 2 lengths off of them. Chief Carlson 4th on the inside. Megalith is 5th. Then back to Defend, who's 6.5 lengths off the lead. Abel Baker Charlie off to a slow start has gone by Fleet Beat at the back of the field. 22 and 2 was the opening quarter. Evolution Rocks is the leader. Zykov now edges up alongside, a neck back in second. Outside of them, it's Red Hot Randy. Chief Carlson 4th along the inside. Then Megalith, Abel Baker Charlie, and Defend. At the back is Fleet Beat. Coming toward the quarter pole, Evolution Rocks, Zykov on the outside. These 2 turn for home together after a 45 flat half mile. They're into the stretch. Evolution Rocks trying to upset Zykov. Red Hot Randy is 3rd on the outside. Furlong to go. Still Evolution Rocks. Zykov draws up alongside, goes on by. Zykov takes the lead and takes off for the wire. And Zykov comes back a winner. Evolution Rocks was 2nd, Red Hot Randy 3rd, Megalith was 4th in 1 minute 8.73 seconds.
There was a couple of anxious moments, but the favorite, number 6, Zykov, prevails and wins it for Arundel Farm, trained by Todd Pletcher, ridden to victory today by Javier Castellano, his 2nd victory on the card. The 7th race, the main track, now listed as good. It's a 6-furlong event, a maiden event for maiden 2-year-olds. And we have one scratch in here. Scratch the also eligible entry, number 15, Storm Viper.
They're off. A tangled beginning there for Monte Amira. It's CZ on the far outside, out sharply for the lead. And Cajun Kiss also has early speed, rushing up the rail. Here comes Endowment Manager to be a part of the pace as the field runs up the back stretch. Downtown Leroy Brown is up with the leaders as well. Rockboo is 5th down on the inside. Then it's Wild ZZ, followed by Piloting going up between horses. Flag on the Play is after that by another 2. And then, as the field moves into the far turn, it's Big Guy Ian flat in charge to the inside, followed by Concord's Cat. On the far outside, Monte Amira, and then Borseja Tori, and at the back it's Chaquette. 22 and 2 the opening quarter, and they're coming to the quarter pole. Endowment Manager is the leader. Downtown Leroy Brown a length and a half behind. Piloting goes up on the far outside, and CZ is right there between horses and begins to move up. Endowment Manager, CZ comes after him with a furlong to go, and Piloting is third. Endowment Manager and CZ on the outside, bearing down with every stride, and CZ is getting up. CZ and Edgard Zayas to beat Endowment Manager. Piloting was third and Monte Amira 4th.
Nice performance from a tough outside post. The winner number of 14, CZ, owned by Jack's or Better Farms Incorporated, trained by Stanley Gold, ridden to victory today by Edgard Zayas. Back on the firm turf course for our 8th race. It's a 1-mile event, an allowance optional claimer for fillies 2-year-olds. Scratch the 4L Starlight, and on the also scratch 13, 15, and 16.
They're off. The Best Love was slow to get going. It's Lemon Point who fires out for the front, and Phased goes with Lemon Point. Stately Defense is away running in third to the inside, racing for the first turn. Then comes Countess Bling. On the far outside, Be Nice or Leave, and Dana Lynn is going up in between horses, and right up there too is Room Service. Down toward the inside, Union Prayer is next, and then Cambiata to the outside of 10 Easy Street. Then we come back to Marnesia Wild Air, and the Best Love is the trailer. 24 and 3 the opening quarter. On to the backstretch, Phased a half length in front. Lemon Point is running in second. Countess Bling third to the outside of them. And then it's Be Nice or Leave on the extreme outside. Now 4 horses across the track. Then Stately Defense, Room Service in behind them, followed by Dana Lynn, who's got 4.5 lengths to make up. Union Prayer races to the inside of 10 Easy Street, and Cambiata, and they're all separated by 5 lengths into the turn. Then Marnesia Wild Air in the Best Love. 50 flat for a half mile, and it is Phased in front. A 70-1 long shot with Lemon Point right up alongside. These two head and head on the lead. Be Nice or Leave is next. Dana Lynn's going up 4 wide. Stately Defense is in behind horses running in 5th. Union Prayer looking for some running room at the rail, and they're into the stretch. And now Lemon Point runs for the wire. Quickly opens up 3.5. Dana Lynn has charged into second. Room Service is third. Then Be Nice or Leave in Union Prayer. Lemon Point in front. Room Service closing late on the outside. Gonna make a race of it. Lemon Point holds on. Room Service came late second. And then Dana Lynn and Union Prayer.
Number 6, Lemon Point, holds off the 3 Room Service and wins it for owner Peter Vexco. Trained by Bill Mott, ridden to victory today by Jose Lescano. We're going to take a short break and be back for the final 2 races on Friday's card in just a couple of moments.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
If you've got your crew in Miller Lite, you've got Miller time.
Grab me one. It's Miller time!
But what if one of your crew is Ken Jeong?
Zoink!
What's with the pig? Wait.
No way! That's the pig! Did you teach him that? Yeah, I did. Sorry I'm late. I came straight from work.
Man, this line's ridiculous.
That's a joke.
King.
I'm that guy from that thing. Give me one.
Miller Lite.
Man, hey, wait.
It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Welcome back for our ninth race of the afternoon. This one contested on a good main track at 1 mile. It's an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds and upward. We have 1 scratch and 1 jockey change. The scratch is number 9, Defense Article. The jockey change is on the 1, Make the Rider Edgard Zayas.
Tis Racer broke a bit awkwardly. It is going to be Belvin, who's out well, now rushing through on the inside to challenge his Holden Bullets, and Holden Bullets will take the lead as the field races out of the chute. Opens up a 2-length early lead. B.E. Boston Strong is now second. Sweet Lou third. Tis Racer on the outside fourth. Then Imperial Robin, followed between horses by Chi. Break of another 3. Back to Majestic Cause, Belvin to the outside. Broom Street and Storm Warnings at the back. And a 23-2 opening quarter. B.E. Boston Strong on top, moving up the back stretch. Has it by a half a length. Holden Bullets on the outside is second with a half mile to go. And then Sweet Lou, Imperial Robin to the inside. Break of a length and a half back to Chi, who is in fifth after a 46 flat half mile. Majestic Cause is on the rail and racing 5 lengths off the lead on the far turn. Then Belvin, Tis Racer to the outside. Broom Street is after that, and Storm Warnings at the back. B.E. Boston Strong trying to pull off a major upset here at 50-1, turning for home with a 2-length lead. Holden Bullets off the turn in second. And then Imperial Robin, Majestic Cause trying to get going now. And on the far outside, Broom Street. Now the front runner tires. Broom Street goes by to take the lead. He's 30-1. Broom Street's pulling away under Jonathan Gonzalez. And Broom Street's going to beat Majestic Cause. B.E. Boston Strong held third. And then Holden Bullets.
Number 2, Broom Street sweeps away to win it for owner Roger Block, trained by Gerald Pacino and ridden to victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. The 10th and final race, 6 furlongs, a maiden claiming event for maiden filly 2-year-olds. Scratch number 13, ready to lead. The jockey on the 11 is Gilbert Chamafi.
They're off. Dreamin' of Carmela C had a very good start, goes out to take the early lead, and then came Baby Butterscotch, who's away running in second. And then to the outside, it's Bright Promise in third as the field moves up the back stretch. Dropping back quickly through the field is Oso Gia as they head toward the half-mile pole. Sweet Kalia has now come through on the inside to take third, and they're being followed by Benny First Baby, who's fifth on the inside with a half-mile to go. And then it's Oro Pequeña to the outside as they move around the far turn. In between horses, Our Tigress is right up in there as well. A length and a half clear of Broadway's Secret. And now the field moves on the far turn. Dreamin' of Carmela C is the leader after a 23 flat opening quarter mile. And Baby Butterscotch is right alongside in second. Sweet Kalia's third, 2 lengths off of them. Benny First Baby fourth on the inside. And they're coming to the top of the stretch. They're into the stretch, and it's Baby Butterscotch on the outside and Dreamin' of Carmela C battling at the rail. Baby Butterscotch is a neck in front. Dreamin' of Carmela C continues to fight, and they're well clear of the others. Baby Butterscotch, Dreamin' of Carmela C keeps on battling on the rail. Baby Butterscotch has got it by a neck. Dreamin' of Carmela C was second. Sweet Kalia was third. Then Runaway Bridal and Our Tigress.
A sweet victory for number 7, Baby Butterscotch, owned by Brian Hilliard, trained by Phil Gleaves, and that gives jockey Luis Saez his second victory on today's card. The pick 4 today, 4 of 4 paid $1,518.50. The pick 5, 5 of 5, a very nice $4,310.40. 4 of 5, $1,870. The pick 6, a couple of tickets, 6 of 6, paid $3,754.36. We got a jackpot of $50,000. That wraps up Friday's action. Remember, if you get a chance to come to Gulfstream Park, the village of Gulfstream Park, and see the Symphony of Lights, it is really spectacular. Tomorrow, Saturday, 10 races on tap, exciting action. Good night and good luck.